Hi everyone, I want to welcome everyone out there today to our webinar, the top 3 to-dos for open enrollment. I'm Ryan Butler, the Director of Business Development here at Health Partners America. Today we've got a lot of things to cover, just excited to have everyone on the line here today. And if you kind of don't know a little bit about Health Partners America, HPA is a technology and consulting company that works with brokers in order to engage with healthcare reform. We partner with agents, agencies, and brokers nationally to bring them technology solutions, private exchange sites, marketing tools, training, and leverage to help them be more successful. So who are you talking to today? Well, that's me. I'm Ryan Butler, the Director of Business Development. We're also going to be hearing from Doug Foshee. He's another one of our business development managers here at HPA. So topics of discussion today. We're going to talk about the current marketplace. The name of this webinar today is 3 to-dos before open enrollment, so we're definitely going to discuss that. We're going to be interviewing Kathy Arthur. She's one of our HPA partners, and she's also a Teletech customer. We're going to talk about large opportunities like associations, and we're actually even going to show you a revenue model, so we're going to unveil the curtain here and show you the actual real revenue you can make from large opportunities that are out there. So recently we had Caitlin Sweeney, who's the Senior Director with the Health Research Institute of PricewaterhouseCoopers. PwC has many white papers and free downloadable information on their website about what they call the new health economy. They have written numerous articles about non-traditional players, about how these non-traditional players are getting into the $3 trillion healthcare market and offering new technology and new business solutions. So it's a very exciting time to be in this market, even new technology that we're seeing out there right now, but also folks that are, getting into the health insurance market that are from other areas like life insurance and P&C. Right now, the market looks like this. There's 189 million Americans with private health insurance. 73% of those, a big chunk of that are our group with a large group market. That's 139 million Americans. The individual market is about 10% with 18 million, and the small group market is a little over 17%. 31.3 million Americans are in that market. And here at Health Partners America, we really see that as the sweet spot of the market. So all the brokers we partner with, we really consult with them to kind of focus there in that 17% or those 31.3 Americans in the market. So right now is the time to focus on that small group market, or under, the employers with under 50 employees. These small employers are going to have the highest rate increases because now their group plans must cover all minimum essential benefits like pediatric dental and vision, and they have to adhere to the new community rating rules. Many of these employers and employees will not be able to afford the new major increases they're going to see to their premiums. So this recent article, we've shown this before, it was in Barron's, and it basically says that 1 in 4 employers is considering switching to a private exchange in the next 3 to 5 years. HPA provides you with the tools, the training, and technology, or that big old net that's right there in the center of 2014 and 2017 to catch these individuals who will be migrating from group to individual plans in the next 3 to 5 years. And that's a lot of folks. Looking at 2014, 1 to 2 million to up to 30 to 40 million by 2017. So here at HPA, to use that big old net and to have you guys out there really utilize our services, we've invested millions of dollars in our proven process and technology to help brokers out there like you be incredibly successful and to maximize your potential while you can now. So we've been talking about the top 3 to-dos before open enrollment. Well, the number one thing is to talk to employers. Employers, especially small employers, need to understand how the Affordable Care Act will impact them and their employees. So most importantly, if we look at the group renewal timeline, 90% of groups have a renewal effective date of November 1. That means by September 1, employers will be receiving their group enrollment rates. So many of these rates will be about 20 to 120% higher, especially for small groups below 50 employees. Smaller employees will get the biggest rate increases again because all of these small group policies must cover minimum essential benefits. So you've got to ask yourself, how will these working class families be able to afford to pay 20 to 120% and higher premiums every single month? And so right now, if you see this window of opportunity that's in front of us, especially it's about to heat up a lot here in the end of the third quarter going into the fourth quarter, you might ask yourself, well, how could I capitalize on this major shift in the market right now? How can I meet with these employers? Well, recently we have partnered up, HPA has, Health Partner America, with Intelitech. And Intelitech, actually they'll schedule meetings for you with the employers who are interested in hearing about, these employers are very interested to hear about how that they can help their employees with their health care benefits to reduce those costs. For HPA partners, businesses, our partners, Intelitech, will make these appointments with employers who have 10 to 50 employees. So Intelitech has been setting appointments with employers for years. They've got a AAA BBB rating with the Better Business Bureau, the A+ rating, and you can really see 1,000% return on investment with utilizing Intelitech. So right now I'm going to bring Kathy Arthur on the line. Let's get her on here real quick. Hey, Kathy, are you out there?
I'm here.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, Kathy, everyone out there, is to help you kind of meet with us and small employers. Like I just said, Kathy is with Spectrum Health Insurance in St. Louis, Missouri. She is an HPA partner, and she's actually a current Intelitech customer. So, Kathy, how's your day going?
Great. Thank you.
All right. Well, just wanted to ask you, how has your experience been, recently utilizing Intelitech to make appointments for you?
Well, I started using them about a month ago, and they had approached me, and I thought, okay, I'll try it out and test it. I'm currently been on several appointments, numerous appointments, and I have one right after the conference call today, with appointments that they have set for me.
Okay. So how well qualified are the appointments when you get there? How well qualified are these employers?
I'm either meeting with the CFOs or the HR managers of the companies. They expect me when I walk in the door. So I've had only one no-show so far, and they've already rescheduled that with the owner. So.
Okay. So how large are the employers that are you meeting with? How big are these employers? How many employees?
They're averaging between 20 and 30 employees.
Okay. And have they been really receptive to kind of the message that you're giving them and when you meet with them?
Yes, they are. I have 5 appointments. I have received 4 census so far back. I had 2 CFOs that immediately sent me their census. One CFO handed me his insurance bill before I walked out the door so I could start working on the census for him. So it's been very, very good, very positive.
And everyone out there, Kathy's talking about the census for our Insight Catalyst report, which here in a little while Doug's going to give you more information on, but these employers that she's meeting with, they're providing her with simple census information about their employees so she can run this report, which will tell the employer their bottom line cost and keeping their group coverage, or if they should dissolve their group coverage, and what, kind of giving them the options for the employer and their employees. So how, it sounds like you've been very successful like getting that second appointment, right?
Yes, what I do is when I come back, I tell them I will be sending them electronic census in the mail or in the email. And I get their email address and I forward it with a letter, cover letter, and tell them once the census is completed, I will be contacting them to schedule a second appointment to go over the information with them. So I set up the
Awesome.
expectation ahead of time.
Okay. And you've already, since you've had the success so far, you've already been kind of scheduling some more appointments ahead of, in the future, right?
Right. I have appointments scheduled 3 weeks out already.
Okay. And if, let me ask you, so if one of these employers, like you get there to the appointment, or before you get there, to the appointment, if they've got to cancel the appointment, what will Intelitech do for you if they actually do cancel that meeting?
You contact Intelitech back, let them know that you either had a no-show or they didn't want to meet with you. I haven't had no one not wanting to meet with me yet. But you contact them, and then they will recontact that employer to reschedule. If they can't reschedule, they will get you another appointment with a different company. So you're not out of any money for an appointment.
Awesome. Great. Good stuff. Well, anything else out there you want to let everyone else know about Intelitech and your experience so far?
It's been very, very positive what I've had so far with them. No problems whatsoever. Very cooperative. The appointments are coming. They schedule them a week out for you so that you know what you have available, and then you can prepare for the appointments ahead of time. So usually what I do is go in and look at their website and everything, so I have a little bit of background information on the company.
Okay. Well, fantastic. Well, everyone out there, I'm really been excited to work with Kathy. Right now I'm going to be working with her on some bigger opportunities, some larger associations, and help her recruit, because Kathy is, she's already out there mowing it down in the St. Louis area, and we look forward to her continued success. So, Kathy, thank you so much for being on the call today, and I look forward to catching up with you real soon, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Thanks. Bye. Okay, and to order some of these Intelitech, if you want to order some of the appointments, you can go on through our members portal here, and you can actually order those appointments. This is available to our partners, and we've got some good discounts for current HPA partners for those appointments through Intelitech. So we're, just really excited to be able to partner up with them. Here at HPA, we want you to think big. Don't just go after employees, but also look for major opportunities like associations and chambers. The following, as you can see here, it's a list of major opportunities and big deals that I'm actually helping our partners land right now. With me, Doug Foshee, our CEO, Mel Blackwell, we're all very involved with a lot of these big opportunities, and as you can see, they're major home builders associations, even with state bar associations, hotel and lodging associations, chambers of commerce. There's a lot of major associations out there. Like I said earlier, like the Price Waterhouse, they mentioned the new health economy. A lot of these associations see that they can offer a lot more value to their employer members and also increase their bottom line and their revenue. So a lot of times we kind of get asked, well, show us the numbers. What do the numbers look like, if a broker like you goes out there and lands a major opportunity? What can that look like? So to kind of, peel back the curtain here, we want to show you what, going after a large opportunity could look like. But before then, I just want to tell you real quick, if you're interested in going after a large association or chamber of commerce, this is what we're here to help you to do. But also, to increase participation, all of you out there need to know you need to have a good marketing plan in place. You've got to spend some money to make some money, as the old saying goes. So to really maximize your revenue potential, this kind of gives you a good little idea of the amount of revenue that's available out there to you. If we're looking at this revenue model, and this is just an example, and actually this is an example of kind of a smaller opportunity I'm working on. This is an association with 1,600 members. There's about, we're going to say a low participation rate, only 5%, that's 800 lives, with a revenue share of 25% of the commission. You can see an annualized revenue there of over $100,000 easily. And, when you talk about, it does, if you think about this, just looking at these numbers, if you're going to put just a little bit, make a little bit of investment into a marketing campaign, you can really reap a lot of the rewards from this campaign. But also, too, time is money. Again, people say, hey, time is money. So utilizing our call center, which has over 400 licensed agents, which will write all these policies for you, they'll do all the work. You can spend a minimal amount of time actually going after these associations, just a handful of hours, really. Whereas if you're going to have to write all that business yourself, let's just look at the health. 800 hours worth of writing those policies. So, we really give you the leverage here at Health Partners America through our call center, through our licensed agents that can do this work for you. So that, this large association you see right here, it can only be, it only has to be one of your deals. You can go after many more deals. And a lot of these associations, like I said, they want to help, improve their bottom line as well, too. And if any of you guys want to talk to me after the call here today, please call me. I can give you more information about how to make how to share, have a good revenue share also too with these associations. But kind of moving on, for the top 3 to-dos before open enrollment, I'm going to hand it over to Doug Foshee here. He's going to talk about counseling those employers, which is a very important step of of the 3 to-dos.
Hello, everyone. This is Doug Foshee. I am a business development manager here at Health Partners America, and I will be taking you a little deeper into the actual nuts and bolts of HPA's capability. As Ryan mentioned before with Kathy, the Insight Cows report. This is our primary analytic that we use when getting our foot in the door with small employers. We are especially excited and engaged in that marketplace right now outside of open enrollment. And so what is the Insight Cows report? Well, it is our detailed employee benefit analysis. And what it does is really compares an employer's, large or small, their current group plan versus an individual solution. And that means that if we had all of those employees on an individual plan, so it really is a mass quoting capability. What we've seen since January is the creation of those special enrollment periods because of an employer dropping group coverage. And the Insight Cows report is a great way to create that business all year long. I've had several partners, just off the top of my head, who have seen enrollment numbers as high as what they were seeing during open enrollment. So, my hat's off to those guys for using this thing as well as they have been. So, the ICR, as I'll call it from here on out, we've got it as an 8-page report. Very detailed analysis. Again, it does show a lot of information, not only to yourself to make you a stronger consulting professional, to let you really dig into the details of the ACA with these employers. But again, it does show detailed quoting information as we're looking at that group versus individual care. So not only is there the kind of hands-on report that you would print out and present to an employer, but there's an entire back office with the ICR. This includes, of course, the initial PDF report that prints out in the browser. You can also see a very detailed Excel spreadsheet that will quote everyone from, bronze, silver, gold, platinum. It does a great job in breaking everything down on an individual basis. And even from there, there's a quoting engine tied into the back end of this thing that the employees will have access to. So they can enter a username and password and get that more detailed, enter that household data, really dig down based on the family size and, again, household income and family matters, and find out, exactly, very accurate number of what their subsidy amount would be if they do qualify for one. And that is kind of what we want to show with this. We want to show the employer that by offering the group plan, they're kind of disqualifying their employees from accessing these reduced premium amounts, not only to that employee, but the employee's family. So again, going on with Kathy's model of presenting an ICR to an employer, and if the employer does decide to drop group coverage, what happens then? What's the next step? Well, we now need a landing spot. We need a net to capture those individuals that have splintered off from that group plan now. And what we use, of course, is the private healthcare exchange. We do build completely customizable and white label sites, not only for you as an agent or agency, but we can build these for your individual clients as well. So what we'll be engaging Kathy with is when the company comes off, we'll build a private label site for that company, have everyone enroll through it in a very nice and clean process, accessing the call center for overflow support, and then moving on to the next company. So I did mention the call center. The call center we contract with is VelaPoint. They're located in Portland, Oregon, and they are massive. Ryan did say they had 400 agents, and that is more accurate since they are currently and aggressively hiring right now as we are preparing for open enrollment. They do have 160 appointments nationwide. 90 of those are with health insurance carriers, and the others are with those other lines of insurance that you can sell on your exchange. So we've got life insurance, dental vision, accident, critical illness, even a property and casualty department. So where that's a lot of fun for everyone is if you are a property and casualty agent, if you are a life insurance or a voluntary agent, well, we can put you in the health insurance business very quickly. So again, we've got agents licensed in all 50 states, licensed auto, home, life, short-term, long-term. We have a fantastic record of having 2.5 policies per individual. So what does that mean? That means a dental vision tacked on. That means a life insurance policy was purchased. That means we had a critical illness accident plan. So not only are we going after the health, but we do want to have that cross-selling opportunity through the call center. We do have Spanish-speaking agents on staff, and that has proven particularly useful in California and Texas. We have seen a huge influx of customers from there. So of course, based on the business that all of you guys have sent us, we reacted and have reacted very well. That next little bit, whisper tones. So when we build out the private exchange, you will receive a toll-free number to the call center. And the script the call center agent answers is based on what you want it to be. If it's Bob Smith's agency, well, they will answer Bob Smith's agency health insurance exchange, or the one that we help you write or come up with together. They are on extended hours, and we can even set appointments on the weekend. We can do either inbound or outbound call campaigns based on client request. And of course, there is an underwriting team on site to expedite those insurance policies. So another part of the exchange, we are engaging with kind of a multifaceted plan here. Some of our agents are writing policies themselves, and they're using the call center to write other policies. Where all that is tracked within a program called Agent Cubed. And it's actually the CRM we provide you as an HPA member. You will have two views, a call center view. You can check and track all the leads coming to the call center, and then you'll have an agent view where all your leads will go per your customization. I'm going to be honest, this is a fantastic piece of software. It was built for insurance agents to cope with insurance policies. It does live tracking, live reporting. We can set up automatic emails that it notifies you, certain times throughout the day what it's doing. And it's a great way of keeping up with the traffic on your exchange. And of course, when we're engaging with a multitude of employers, associations, and chambers, or whatever mix of business or portion of the marketplace you're going after, we need a way to keep that in order, and this is how we do it with Agent Cubed. So these next couple slides will really kind of run you and build a little case about how HPA would work with you when engaging in both the small employer and individual marketplace. So of course, last year we had 12 to 15 million Americans really engaging with open enrollment. We had 8 million sign up, so we've got plenty more this next time around. Now, the bottom one is a lot funner. That is small employers, large employers, and just the general uninsured who are still looking for insurance. And those are who we've been capturing these last couple months and are especially excited about engaging with starting in November. So we need you to do that. HPA is not a direct-to-consumer business. We work through brokers and agents to engage with the marketplace. You know, as Ryan showed before, you know, we have that empty chair. We need someone there to capture the market with us. So how do we do this? Primarily through our tools, training, and technology. Of course, there is the private exchange, which is the forward-facing, huge marketing incentive and piece that you'll have access to. Now, on the back end, you'll have all of the scripts, PowerPoint presentations, follow-up tools, PowerPoint presentations, marketing letters, posters, payroll stuffers, a literal ton of marketing collateral is at your fingertips within the members area that Ryan showed a sneak peek of earlier. And then, you know, of course, the ace in the hole for HPA members, what puts you guys head and shoulders above really any other agency out there is the ICR. It is bulletproof, and it has proven to be a fantastic tool in the marketplace. So fulfillment, what happens again? We did kind of talk about that earlier on. They go to your private exchange and are taken care of there. Again, they will be routed either to the call center for enrollment. You know, if we do have a lot of high volume, that's where the call center is great. And then, of course, you can pick and choose which lines of insurance to write yourself. If your agency is primarily a life insurance agency, no problem. All life insurance will go to you to write. No revenue split. It'll be on your appointments. No questions asked. It's a fantastically smooth process. One thing I will mention here, though, is you will have a dedicated account manager. So not only will you have access to the business development team here at HPA to help you engage in this marketplace, you'll also have an account manager who will help you learn how to use the technology, help out with ICRs, and really dig down into day-to-day dealings of how to run your private healthcare exchange. So, a quick roadmap. This will be, again, we talked about, you know, consulting with employers, consulting with employees, counseling them. This is how you counsel them. Make the appointment. You can do this yourself. We just made it that much easier. We have IntelliTech. You can literally poke a button and have them make a call for you and get it done. Kathy Arthur has already attested to how easy it is. If you have current relationships, we will leverage those no problem. We can personally do a webinar or presentation to get out there and help secure business for you. Sales video. This would be, again, running that presentation. We've got push-to-play sales videos. We have pre-scripted association, Chamber of Commerce PowerPoint presentations. We have employer-employee lunch and learn PowerPoint presentations or videos. And so we have all this preloaded material for you to use. And of course, we can customize and script those based on your needs. We want to run an ICR. It is a gorgeous piece of technology. We are very excited about the new version we just launched. And again, I could not have hoped for more success with this in the small employer space. And even in the individual space, this has proved to be a fantastic consulting piece. Set up the exchange. This is when you guarantee the business. When an employer chooses to make an exchange and brand it with them, with their logo, their company information, where do you think those employees are going to go? What we want to do here is try to emulate the process of group as much as possible. We want to have a very smooth transition from the group plan to individual marketplace. And we do that very well through the private exchange solution. And of course, the power of the call center. When we have a lot of employees flipping over, if you are running ICRs, like what Kathy said, Kathy's doing 5 appointments and she's got appointments for the next 3 weeks, she's using the call center. There is not enough time in the day for you guys to write that many policies. But that's fine because you do have the leverage of the call center. There is not an opportunity you would have to turn away. If you have 6 small businesses knocking on your door and an association opportunity, no problem. We will help you organize that and get it done. Happy employees. That is the goal. We do want to be the professionals in our marketplace. You know, we are being heavily relied on now to provide information that not many people know about. And that's maybe another benefit of HPA. We do a very good job of educating and training our members to keep you guys as up to date as possible and providing the best and most accurate information for your clients, whether they are employers or employees. Of course, the third to-do before open enrollment is to partner with HPA. We truly have the best mousetrap. We have the best toolkit in the marketplace. And we will help you engage strongly with the individual marketplace during open enrollment. We saw great success last year. Please remember, we've been doing this for a long time now. We've been through an open enrollment, and we know exactly what to do when engaging with that market space. So guys, here's our pricing. You will become an HPA partner. We have a month-to-month agreement or a 6-month agreement. It explains itself. The month-to-month is a no-term contract, $596 setup with a monthly fee of $199. The 6-month agreement, we do ask that major medical leads go to the call center. Everything else is customizable by you. Both plans have free Insight CALS reports for the duration of your contract. We do not charge you for ICRs. On the 6-month agreement, we have a one-time setup of $250 and a monthly fee of $149. First-time charge $400. I do want to note that we will be increasing prices because of open enrollment, because of the influx. We will be going back to our old pricing of $896 starting August 15th. So these prices are locked in for the next couple of days, but we will be increasing as we approach open enrollment and busy season for everybody. We do have a referral special going on right now, and I encourage you to contact us here at the office to learn more about that. So guys, what should you do now? I do encourage you to go to privateexchangebrokerblueprint.com/order-form to check out our pricing options. Please check out the referral option we have. There are reduced costs there. But again, we will be going up due to the influx. We all understand how supply and demand works, and this is going to get busy very soon for everybody. Or I do encourage you to call us and ask us some questions. 205-949-9736. Option 2 to get all of us over here in the sales department. Any questions about any recent legislation, any recent happenings, transition rules for 2015, defined contribution rules. We will certainly help out as much as we can and see if we can get you guys as a partner. Or, of course, finally, you can email questions to questions@healthpartnersamerica.com. Everyone, I do appreciate your time. I'm going to sign off. I hand this back over to Ryan. Thank you so much for attending with us today.
All right, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today for the webinar. Kind of like Doug said, this market it's really warming up out there. We're looking forward to open enrollment, but once again, just like I kind of showed you earlier with the revenue model of these associations, the time is to act now. November 1st, you've got all these renewal dates that are coming up with the new rates for renewal November 1. So let's start seeing these employers now. And with Intelitech, you're going to be incredibly successful partnering up right now with Health Partners America. So we all look forward to talking to you soon, and everyone coming on board here on this call today. And if you have any questions, just please get in touch with us. But we hope you have a great rest of your day and good rest of your week, and happy selling out there to everyone. Thanks for your time.